Good evening, one. Good evening, all. It's 8 p.m. in the UK. And we're here with another episode of the XBL Party Podcast. And it's the 2024 edition. Episode 4, I believe. It's Red isn't here today. He's bleaching his anus. And then died from bleaching his anus, apparently. So it's me, it's BMG, it's Fabio. We're going to blitz through some news. We're going to talk some Xbox. And then we're going to leave slightly earlier today because the PlayStation State of Play is on. Sorry, but we want to watch it. And I think most people will as well. If you want to watch along with us, feel free to jump into our Discord. I'll put the link in the chat in a second. You are more than welcome to join us. We do like a community watch along, and then I stick that up for members on the YouTube channel. So feel free to join us. Everyone's welcome. We're just going to watch along casually, see what's what, and hopefully it works because I'm going to get BMG to set it up this time because it didn't like us at all last time we did it. So yeah, hopefully we all have a good time. It's not been the best week in Xbox news, unfortunately. Some good, some bad, some ugly. But we're going to talk about it. Before we jump into the topics, BMG, what have you been playing this week?
Oh, I've been playing the same thing. Well, one of the games, the same thing we've... No, I haven't. No.
Destiny fucking 2.
Destiny 2 is on hold.
Such a mediocre taste for games.
It's on hold. It's the best live service FPS game on the planet.
Sure.
I've done the content I can till April. So, in fact, no, Riven's Best Wishes kicks off today, but it's on hold for the moment because I'm hooked on a game called small game that's not really sold that many copies at the moment. A little game called Power World, like the third best third-party game on Xbox Game Pass at the moment.
Third-party game. 7 million players. It's been announced today. It's had on Xbox.
It's got more. Yeah, but yes, I'm playing Power World. We've both been playing. All three of us have been playing it. It's an addictive game. It's crap, but it's an addictive game. I can't stop playing it, so I am hooked on that. But the only other game I've been playing is a mobile game. And before you say it's not Marvel Snap,
I've been
no.
Are you making a detox?
No. Marvel Snap's always my go-to mobile game. But another game that I love that's on mobile is Plants vs. Zombies. And Apple iOS have released Plants vs. Zombies 3, which is in beta at the moment, coming out later this year. So I've been enjoying playing a bit of Plants vs. Zombies 3. But it's not as good as the second. Quite...
monetized, heavily monetized.
A lot more, very much so, and it's not like in the first game and the second game. It was right before you start all the level. Right, you get X number of plants. Choose the ones you want to take into the level. Then you start. This one, nah. It chooses for you. These are the set plants you've got going in, and that is it. You don't get to choose. It's a bit annoying, but it's still fun. I'm still having fun playing it. You do get every time you boot it up, it pops up. Oh, buy this, but it's like, no, I don't want to do that.
Which is honestly, in my opinion, quite disappointing because Plants vs Zombies 3, in my opinion, has the best types of plants. Like has the most creative variety of plants. In my opinion, and like you are so frustrated because like. You want to get these new plants that you are excited to play with, and then you have to pay, and you are like, fuck this.
Yeah, but it's no, you're not buying the plants. You're not buying the plants. You're buying power-ups.
But like to progress faster to the next level, like there's like this level that has this plant, and you think, "Ooh, that's really cool. I want to get that plants right now," and then you try and try. And it is harder and harder, and you need to I'll just spend some money on it, but don't do it. Don't give in.
But you can't like
money on mobile games is
play
shit.
Levels.
Never do that.
But the number 2 had it right, where it had like these multiple worlds. The second game was absolutely brilliant. This one, It's good, it's fun, but it's the fact that I can't, out of all the plants I've unlocked, I can't choose the plants I want. It selects them for you, and they're the plants you've got to work with. The only things you can select is which power-ups you're going into the game with, which spoils it. But I'm at level 57. So I'll keep going. Well, yeah, that's the only other game I've been playing for now. But next week it'll be... No, because next week it won't be out there. Next Friday, Helldivers 2's out, so I'll be getting that. Not getting Suicide Squad because it's shit.
Because it is quite a piece of shit.
And I've seen how Superman and Batman dies, which has really upset me. So I'm really not playing them.
Wait. Whoa. You actually killed the Justice League?
Oh, yeah.
Spoilers. Come on. Come on.
Spoilers. So everyone mute.
It's a bit late now. You've just said
it. You just decided
kill the Justice League. You actually do kill the Justice League.
Yeah, but
spoilers.
How I won't say how he dies, but how you kill Batman, played by Kevin Conroy, is absolutely disgraceful.
Wait, he's played by Kevin Conroy?
Yeah, Kevin. It's the last voiceover done by Kevin Conroy.
No, it's not. It's in.
Oh no,
it's in games. They've just
announced
he's going to be doing he's in another movie or two next year or this year. So
yeah, Elseworlds, Batman Elseworlds.
How
but in games, he already recorded them before he died.
Okay.
Yeah, but how he dies is absolutely awful. If you're not going to play the game, just YouTube it because they're all on there, and you'll be pissed off. I was pissed off.
It's already been spoiled, on it basically. So.
Yeah, and then how Superman dies as well is just no, it wouldn't happen that way.
Kryptonite.
No,
Kryptonite. Bleaching. That's how he dies.
I saw some gameplay. I didn't see any spoilers of it. Like, thank you, BMG for that. But like, I did see some gameplay, and like, honestly, it caught my attention because it reminds me of the Crackdown Freeze gameplay, and I do enjoy Crackdown Freeze gameplay, honestly. And like, I thought to myself, okay, should I get this game on a good sale? And then, considering that like you actually you are killing the fucking Justice League, I'm like, okay,
you actually kill them. You actually kill them. You actually murder them. But it's and it's stupid. It's stupid. But the gameplay looks a bit of fun. Greg Miller from Kind of Funny, they did their review so far, and they jumped in for the first 4.5 hours. And he's like the biggest DC fan going. He'll buy, if they bought out a Superman dildo, he would be all over that,
okay, it's good to see that we are closing doors for future guests.
Right? No, but say no. He's a huge DC fan. I love DC, but he's a huge DC fan, and he's even said this isn't a good game. And he defends DC going to high heavens, and he said it is not a good game. So,
I really want to play it though. If I can get it cheap, I'll probably play it. I'm not gonna lie, because I've seen people say it's great as well, and I don't know who to trust. Like, I feel like media
clearly not Redders,
not Redders, but I feel like media companies and like outlets are just riding that bandwagon of it's going to be bad, like they do with everything. No, even if it's good, if the general consensus is it's going to be bad, they will all run with that. So
VGC gave it a 4 out of 5.
Exactly, that's what I mean. Surprisingly better than we thought.
Yeah. It's definitely not worth the price tag it's at. If it was, when it comes at a lower price tag, I'll pick it up and I'll play it because I still want to play it, but I will not pay what they're asking. I think it's for what it is, it's not worth it. And this whole debacle with, if you got early access, the game came out yesterday. And yes, they've credited $20, £16, depending if you're US or UK, as compensation, but the game was down. And if you started the game, so as soon as you booted that game up, it auto completed the game for you. It just congratulations, you completed the story. It's like I've never played it before, and so, but reviews are mixed. People I follow, people I trust in certain areas like with DC, Marvel, and things like that. The people that are DC fans are saying it's not a good game. The story seems good. and the banter between the characters, very Guardians of the Galaxy like, which is good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
But
Hmm?
it's everything in between. It's like go from point A to point B, right? Mission complete. Go from point B to point C. Kill 20 enemies. Mission complete. And that's it's the bits between the story. The story, by all accounts, is good, but it's everything in between getting through that story that's like you just want to shoot yourself in the head. We'll see. We'll see. Now, Helldivers 2. Now, that is a game. No, go on, you're right. Go on, Ash.
My God damn it.
Oh my god. What you
Yeah,
been
actually-
playing, Fabio? What you been playing?
Well, I have been playing. Of course, I have been playing some Pal Wars with you guys. Like the only thing that I am quite annoyed by it over and over is how shitty it is to play with your friends because the connection is horrendous. Like every time that we are playing, we are like, okay, wait a sec, I'm glitching. I just
Yeah.
enter a rock. It's like it's like horrendous every now and then. But yeah, it is quite addicting and fun. Other than that, hmm, some some Halo Infinite, some bit of Darkest Dungeon, and of course, Brotato that just got on Game Pass.
Is Halo Infinite not been cancelled? I thought that game died. Is it still
No,
going?
yes, it
You can still
is.
play it.
You've been listening to Redders, haven't you?
You are actually paying attention to what Redder says is amazing.
No. I know it's still multiplayer still going strong. I believe.
Uh, oh,
They've
but
just
but
introduced a new season, or is it? It's not called a
by the way,
season now, is it?
no, it's not. They are not going to be doing any more seasons, but they are going to be doing operations where it's going to add new maps, maybe new modes. It's going to be adding as well new cosmetics and new kinds of battle passes, but like way shorter than the battle passes themselves. But like for this new operation that they decided to release this brand new update that just came out, they really decided to fuck everything up with monetization. Like they actually got people excited for free armor sets that are part of Halo Roar, and guess what? They are like $48 for you to buy, like half the price of a AAA game for just free skins. Like,
Yeah.
why? That's really shitty of them, honestly. But other than that, the game is great. They managed to fix the. They did manage to fix the stability a tiny bit. Yeah, it feels much better to play. And of course, the game right now has a ton of content. Right now, the state of the game is really good. But yeah, they definitely need to like either lower the prices since they are not going to be giving us a battle pass, or like just give us more playable content because like the battle pass that they decided to give during this operation has some good stuff, but there's also a lot of filler stuff just to say, "Yay, I got it! I got a new emblem! Yay, I'm not gonna like. Who cares?" But yeah,
I
other
haven't
than
I
that,
haven't been that bothered about Halo Infinite recently. It's really good. I don't know. I don't like the battle pass thing. I don't like
it's not there anymore.
no, but I don't like the whole unlock crappy color palettes. Like, why on Halo Master Chief Collection can I have a Duke backpack, like a Duke Xbox controller, on my,
Mhm.
like and stuff, and a Spartan, like Roman Spartan helmet? But on Halo Infinite, all I can do is make it like shit brown colored, and I can have my arm that's slightly like tinged green or something. It's shit. The customization. Everyone shows off, like Jinna does this quite a lot. He shows off his characters and everything on Halo Infinite that is unlocked, and I'm like, don't look any different. They all look the same. Literally, it's so generic, and that's my downside to it.
No, but like they have been improving a lot in that department. Like we got cross-core helmets, we got cross-core visors, we got cross-core color paintings, and cross-core shoulder pads. So like you can customize your Spartan a lot better than previously. It is really, really much improved in that department. But yeah, and when it comes to Hello Master Chief Collection, they are going to be adding something close to Spartan points. in Master Chief Collection. When you
Yeah.
level up, you get a free points that you can just grab stuff that was released previously, and you can get it for free just by playing the game. They are going to be adding that,
That's
or
good then. I
something,
like that.
or something that is going to be close to that. They said it on their live stream.
See, nobody will play Halo in Infinite Multiplayer with me because I'm shit at it. So, because I bring people's ranks down, so nobody plays with me.
Well, do you know what? People only play skill-based matchmaking because they get easy kills. They don't play otherwise. That's literally it. Do you know what I mean? They're not bothered. So
maybe somebody play with me one day.
Well, maybe.
Like they just want to wreck noobs on Halo, and the same with other stuff. Call of Duty, same. Like I like playing with noobs. Like 'cause I'm a noob, it's fun.
Every online you are going to have that kind of stuff. There's no way to run away from it. But in the past there was this and that and it was different. Yeah, but the past is gone. I'm sorry. The past is quite gone. That's why it's called the past.
Yeah, doesn't mean the future's good though. Doesn't mean the future's good at all.
Yeah, of course it doesn't mean the future is good, god damn it.
I'm trying to think what I've been playing this week now. It's
You
been
don't know what
shit.
you've been
It'll be
playing?
loads of shit.
Nah, I've
It'll
been
be a
playing. I've
pile of
obviously
shit.
played Pal World with you guys, and I'm glad that Microsoft's now getting like more hands-on. They were obviously going to, soon as it's now the biggest third-party game on Game Pass. They're assisting with like server updates and everything else, and actually getting the updates coming to the console version quicker, which will be nice because we're quite behind. We're a few behind from like Steam version, so
I hope they don't buy him. They'll only sack everyone.
we'll get to that soon. But what else have I been playing? I've done a few review videos this week. I've done Go Mecha Ball, which is a roguelike twin stick shooter game where you like in a mech suit, but then you turn into a pinball and bounce around. That's really fun. I really recommend playing that. It's on Game Pass, came out yesterday, I believe, or last week. Obviously I've been playing Brotato, that came out yesterday, and that's a lot of fun if you like Vampire Survivors and stuff like that. But you want a potato instead of a person.
But it is way simpler.
Yeah, it's like a simplified version, I must admit. Yeah, for definite. I've also been playing Pixel Cafe, which it's basically like a cafe simulator thing. Really good. I've done a review. Check the channel out. It's really, really good. I've done most of the stuff I've played this week. I've done videos for though, like Speed Crew, which basically Overcooked with like pit. You're a pit crew. But one thing I have been playing today that I started that I haven't done a review for is One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. It's basically like Dynasty Warriors, but with One Piece. And I'm only a couple of levels in, but God, that's fun. It's just, I forgot how fun Dynasty Warriors as a game is. Like hundreds of enemies on screen and you're just like one hitting like most of them, like blasting them away and stuff like that. So yes, if you like over-the-top anime sort of fighting and you like the Dynasty Warriors gameplay, I highly recommend checking that out. And other than that, I haven't played a lot. I've been meaning to get into RoboCop. I've installed it ready, but I haven't started it yet. I'm hoping to get on with it this week. So
I've started RoboCop, but have you got it on Xbox or PlayStation?
Xbox.
See, PlayStation, you can get all the haptics and all that, but you're slow. You are very slow. And
You waddle.
Are you
literally
complaining about that? You're RoboCop. You're supposed to be slow.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but
he
wants the jetpack. That's what he's saying. He wants RoboCop's jetpack.
Oh my god!
The new RoboCop, he could run.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but the new RoboCop is quite shit. It's a horrible movie. That's a comparison.
No, but it is very. You're pretty much the thing you want to start with when you start getting your points to upgrade RoboCop. Just put it all into armor because you literally spend more time as you're walking around because you can't go into cover or anything. You're just walking towards everyone and shooting them. It's like a on the rails / off the rails sort of thing because you just
on the rails / off the rails.
Yeah, it's
because it's not a thing. It's not
whatever that means.
You've just got to walk towards the enemies and shoot them. You can't I'll go and hide at the side because it's pointless. Because the time you've walked over there, they've done half the fucking damage to you.
Oh, there you go. That's why a Brazilian directed the last RoboCop. Fabio, your country's disappointed us with a shit RoboCop film. So
yes, I am disappointed because the guy is a good director. Honestly, that's the problem.
That's what they all say. That's what they all say.
I enjoyed the new RoboCop.
Ah, fuck off. You did it.
I'm trying to think what else I've played. I'm literally trying to think what else I've played recently. I don't know. There's been loads. It's quite a good time.
Yesterday.
I'm always. Oh yeah, I played Bulwark, the Falconeer Chronicles demo. That's on Xbox, on PlayStation, and PC right now.
The Falconeer.
Yeah, so that was a game that launched with these new consoles.
Yeah, but like he released a new game.
Yeah, well, it's coming out. The demo's out now. Like, it's a city builder based in that world. So it's interesting.
Okay. Yeah, is it better than the Falconeer?
Yes.
Thanks.
I'm not saying the Falconeer is a terrible game. I just didn't like the controls at all on it when I played it. I'm going to go back because I bought that day one. I think it was the second game I bought on my Xbox Series X. I bought Assassin's Creed and I bought the Falconeer. And I hated the Falconeer so bad I never played it again, unfortunately.
The problem with the Falconeer is that like it looks really good. It is an interesting idea, but it is a bit boring. That's the problem anyway.
Yeah, that's it.
It is a bit boring. I'm sorry. Like but yeah.
There you go. Luke Steele in chat says he picked up Suicide Squad Deluxe Edition because he's a dirty, dirty, dirty man. But he is enjoying it more than he expected. So that's good. That's good.
Is it? You sure?
He's just putting Harley Quinn in scandally clad clothes.
That's it. He's just, and he keeps zooming in on photo mode right up onto her cheeks. We know what you're up to.
Don't, Luke Steele. Don't. I am. And that is the only thing that's really pulling me to that game is that I can have a Superman suit. If Fortnite let me have a Superman suit, I'd play Fortnite.
You can. You just didn't get it when it came out.
I know, which is if I knew that, I would have picked it up and I would have played just to be wearing Superman suit.
No, I'm zooming into King Shark. Super Bulge.
Oh, but is the Bulge as good as Spider-Man's? Have Rocksteady got that same quality in Bulge physics? I need to know that. That could be a deal breaker whether I get the game or not.
Is that important to you?
Oh, yeah. If the Bulge doesn't look right, then you can't think it's real.
Mm-hmm. Good points. Okay, can we go to the topics?
Nah. I'll tell you what I did. I watched that new Wonka film yesterday. That was good. I enjoyed that. So you're all welcome. You should go watch it at the cinema. Support your local cinemas.
Isn't Wonka, though, isn't it really just about a guy luring kids into a chocolate factory?
No, do you know what, right? He doesn't even have a factory in this film. He's basically imprisoned in a sweatshop and he's trying to make money to get him and his friends free. I didn't go in knowing what it was about, but it wasn't what I expected. Like, he basically gets picked up off the street homeless, put into into a sweatshop, and like forced to work off a debt. And you're like, oh right, well there you go. And then he tries to like sell chocolate, but the chocolate mafia. So you'll know like about this with the milk mafia, Fabio. Same shit, but with chocolate. They basically they keep trying to kill him, and that's the film. He's trying to free himself and his friends from being slaves, while also trying to be whacked by the like corrupt police and these mafia chocolatiers. There you go.
Great.
And it's a musical.
So when does the little orange guy come into it then?
He's in it like for about 5 minutes, and he's just a prick. He's just like he is like an Oompa Loompa, proper Oompa Loompa, but he's like a sarcastic
Oompa Loompa.
Yeah, like so bad. It's great. He's the best bit. I love it.
Oh my fucking lord!
I'm gonna watch it again soon. It's so good.
You're actually recommending people to watch this shit.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It look like it's like a prequel because it has like the music cues from the original Willy Wonka film. Joe, like the
which original? Not the one with Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp, the one before with Gene Wilder.
You consider the Johnny Depp one as original?
Of course not.
Jesus Christ, that's
why
I
I'm
won't say
saying
it 'cause I
like
don't wanna offend
not.
Gene Wilder, the original.
Yeah.
And they sing that at the end.
Oh, did he? I
Yeah,
might be worth
yeah.
watching.
Okay.
It's good.
Now
It's worth
he.
watching. It's on Sky as well, but I went because I got those cinema tickets, so I used them. Enjoyed them. So yeah, it was all right. Better than I thought. I was expecting it to be crap, and I was mildly surprised how good it actually was. But it's weird. Like you don't go to watch a Willy Wonka film and be like fucking like a slave and shit in like a sweatshop. You're like, all right, well, hey, here we go. And what I want to know is how he goes from having like a group of friends in this film now to being a like reclusive, evil shit. That's a bit mad in that the Gene Wilder version.
What children?
A bit mad.
Yeah, like what happens between there? Like he's a bit weird in this film, but he's not like evil weird. So I want to know, like maybe someone gets murdered in the next one.
Or just wait till Willy
one.
Wonka go. Yeah, just wait till Willy Wonka goes to public domain. You're going to see Willy Wonka's chocolate factory where they lure him in, and it's going to be like an escape room where all these like teenagers have got escaped and they're getting murdered. Yeah.
And on a trike. Right, we'll start filming it now. We'll have it ready when it comes out.
God damn it.
Oh, I'd watch that. I'd pay to watch that. Oh, definitely. Murderous Oompa Loompas.
They're kind of murderous anyway. I mean, like, they literally watch that fat kid drown and just don't help him.
What the f...
If you don't watch if you don't watch Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, both of them, you literally know, like, it's even worse in the Johnny Depp one because it's like he knows.
I know he is a prick on the previous movie, like the original one, but like, Jesus Christ, I don't remember him like, okay, this kid is gonna drown.
In the Johnny Depp one, they knock the squirrels knock that girl into the garbage chute. He's like, that's the incinerator chute. And then he's like, the incinerator's not on, and he's like, what a shame.
No, honestly, I am not. Honestly, like, I don't care about that girl. Like, I actually wished she died during that movie. She's so annoying every time. All the kids are annoying. Like, no wonder Willy Wonka is trying to kill them.
To be fair, I wouldn't have picked fucking Charlie either. Not in the Johnny Depp one. Not even in the original. Fuck them all. He drank that pop in the original and started flying. He broke the rules. He gets nothing. And I'd just thrown him out on the street. Get back to bed, you benefit scrounging granddad. Get on. Jog on. Lays in bed for like years and years, makes all the family do the work, and then as soon as he gets a fucking trip to a chocolate factory, he's up.
He stands
up. Going
like
on
you've been in this fucking bed for years, not doing nothing. That's so amazing.
All the old people having an orgy in the bed. Grandma.
They could have just sold that and they'd have paid off their house bills and stuff. OnlyFans. OnlyFans, there you go. You're welcome, people that are tuning in and wondering what the hell's going on here. Right, let's talk topics because we're on a time limit tonight and BMG's sending us off topic. Right.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely you. I blame you.
Okay.
I don't know. I've got to go back through the list.
Professionalism.
So we'll get to the job cutting stuff soon from Microsoft. Obviously, they're not the only ones laying people off. This week, Sega are apparently letting go of I think it's 14% of their US employees. Embracers cancelled a new Deus Ex game and laid off a number of employees at Eidos Montreal. I mean, it's crazy. It's a shocking time to be in the games development sort of landscape. It's shocking. They're just laying off tons of people. I think Embrace laid off 97 or something like that. And obviously this pales in comparison to what Microsoft did because Microsoft's obviously struggling right now. Xbox division struggling. It only had a 49% increase year on year in profit or revenue and stuff. So to offset that very tiny, doubled, nearly 50% figure, of like increase, they thought, you know what, we need to lay off nearly 2,000 members of staff. So
Jim Ryan doesn't look such a bad guy now, does he, compared to Evil Phil?
can you imagine that? Like, I would not want to work in Xbox right now. Like, Phil comes in, he's like, let's take photos of us all at Blizzard. Oh, we're a happy family. Get the fuck out, all of you. Get on the street.
You're fired. You're fired. You're so fired.
It's horrible. And I hope everyone who got laid off finds a job. I hope they get back on their feet soon. I worry, though, because there's so many people. I think there's more than like half of the total that got laid off last year alone has been let off in just January.
Yeah.
And it's clearly been done for the optics for the shareholders, because they've just announced all of their sort of quarterly stuff. Go on, Fabio, say your piece.
No. It's just like, of course, there are a ton of people that lost their jobs because of that, because of the shareholders. But like, I do think this is a process that we were expecting to have some layoffs, but not that many layoffs to the point of like almost 2,000 people. Because of course you are having two big companies merging together, become just one, with Microsoft being the bigger one, being the mother logo of that. And like, oh my fucking Lord, what's going on, Reddit?
Oh, he's not dead. I thought he was dead. Oh.
and like and like considering the way that Microsoft has done this, like, we would kind of expect that a lot of this is because of overlapping jobs. You don't need two financial departments, you don't need two support departments, you don't need two departments for this type of thing, when like when you are all part of just one single company, honestly.
Not
But yeah,
1,900.
Yeah, that's
jobs
fine.
worth,
But
though.
yeah, no, yeah,
like,
oh
all the
yeah,
people
oh yeah.
that
But
work
again,
at Blizzard, like in the Blizzard teams and the like the Call of Duty teams and stuff.
yeah.
They're
Yeah,
not like.
like,
I would have expected a
like,
couple of hundred. I was expecting a couple of hundred.
no, don't get me wrong. Again, nobody, even who thought that like, okay, there's gonna be some layoffs. Nobody was like expecting to be 1,900 people, and it sucks. It really sucks. It was a really bad day for Xbox.
Do you get the feeling as well that Mike Ybarra really doesn't want to work for Microsoft either?
Nah, I think they let him go. Like, honestly,
Yeah.
I think they fired his ass. But to be fair, right, I don't know the whole thing. I don't follow it. I'm not that bothered. It's that's not what I go for. I just play the games, and I don't think about any giant like corporation as like my friend, my buddy. Like
Of course
Phil.
you do.
Phil seems like a nice guy in general, but he's clearly, if he could fucking stab me in the back and then use me to murder his gran to get the shareholders a bit more money, he probably would do that, and he'd do it like with a maniacal grin on his face.
So
It
basically,
does feel like, but there has stuff come out saying
So
Mike
ba-
Ybarra
so-
wasn't that great at Blizzard.
Yeah, but I think you've also got to consider it may not even been Phil's decision, because obviously at the end of the day he answers to the umbrella that is Microsoft. That Microsoft Gaming, yeah, it's independent. Yeah, and if he said, "Look, right, yeah, we've got this. Obviously, you're gonna have to save X amount of money, or you're gonna have to cut X amount of staff across the board." He's probably not like, yeah, it comes down on him who's going, what's going, but it probably wasn't overall his decision. It's probably, passed down to say, you need to get rid of X amount of staff because we have to make X amount of profit and across the board and show things rising if we've got all this staff in all these departments. But yeah, it's like, as Luke says, like Sledgehammer, 30% of staff laid off.
Just for Bob of 40%,
40 to 50%.
Horrible.
And it's like, well, how does this impact the games that are in development currently? Are we going to see more delays now because less staff? It's going to take more time. It's a horrible, horrible, horrible situation. Nobody wants to see anyone out of a job. But yeah, job cuts was going to happen. We all know anyone that's
But
surprised
not
job
that
cuts going to
many.
happen, but
But
not
not
as
that many.
many as they've taken out. But maybe on the other side of it, not defending them at all because I think it's awful. But obviously, there's stuff we're not seeing. Are they looking at, right, you've got X amount of staff, but the value or what's being made and, production value or whatever that's coming out of these studios doesn't meet, hang on a minute, you've got X amount of staff, but this is what you're giving us. So you clearly don't need that X amount of staff that are doing nothing or not doing enough or aren't performing well. And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying the bad developers or anything like that, but there's probably more to it than just you have to cut X amount of staff. Maybe they've gone through it thinking, right, you clearly don't need this many staff for X, Y, Z reason. They're things that we'll never know unless someone hacks Xbox and we find out these things, which could be a possibility. You never know. Could happen.
Or
Could
Xbox,
happen this day and age.
or Xbox themselves decides to oh fuck, we leaked our entire plans for the next 10 years.
Yeah, the same lawyer that did it with the last leak. Oh shit, I did it again.
Holy shit.
Yeah, there could be a number of reasons why from the different studios X amount of staff was cut, and we'll never know. Is it like, right, from we give you all the time you need, you don't need this amount of staff, or this amount of staff isn't performing, or we don't need these because they finished their part of the game, so they're no longer needed, so we'll just get rid of them. There's multiple things you could look at. There could be multiple reasons why 1,900 jobs are cut. It's not good. Don't like to see anyone out of a job, and obviously we do hope they all land on their feet, but there's clearly reasons why they got rid of that many, but will we ever know? We don't know. All we got is you'll get disgruntled ex-employees that will say this, that, and the other, but
it can be a good reason. It can be a shitty reason, but there's definitely something out there. It could be we could always say also that part of maybe someone from these layoffs was part of a bad culture that started growing up with Activision Blizzard during the Bob Cody times, and they decided to let's clean up the house, fuck off, and that's it. But either it can be we need more money, so you're fired, fuck off.
Well, they cancelled that survival game, Odyssey, didn't they? There's a chance it was just shit. They looked at it and went, we're not having another Redfall. They're not going to say, the people working on it aren't going to say, we spent 5 years on this and it's crap. They're going to say, put my heart and soul into it. It's the best thing I've ever done. It was so fun to play. They're not going to come out I did a shit job, 5 years and it will wank.
Yeah. And it was going to be another 2 years before it was going to come out at the earliest. So it's do you cut your losses thinking, nah, let's just be done with it, or release it and get it in the neck? Redfall should have been cancelled. That should have never have come out, that game. That game should have been shoved where Scalebound went, in the trash. But
it is a situation, and it is also a situation of people were saying, yeah, why did they decide to cancel that game? Yeah, because we don't want another Redfall. And plus, why were you so excited for that game? You didn't see anything about it. You just heard that Blizzard was working on stuff like that.
Jez Corden for you.
Yeah. But Jez Corden, he said it already. Blizzard is my favorite studio of all time. If anything bad happens to Blizzard with this acquisition, I'm going to burst. I'm going to release a rage of 1,000 suns. He is really passionate when it comes to Blizzard.
And he's a big fan of Mike Ybarra. He's constantly in their chat and stuff like that. And I was quite surprised Mike Ybarra went, because I thought, he's back in the Xbox fold, Microsoft fold, and now he's got full independence with Blizzard. He could have done some amazing things. And I think Jez Corden did say that he's pretty sure that he didn't leave on his own accord. They just, because of his position, they let him say that I'm going. But it's a shame, because he really turned Blizzard round, got the independence. There's so much more he could have done, and now that's gone.
But it don't mean that's 100% accurate though, because apparently he'd been making some decisions in meetings last year that pissed a lot of employees off and stuff as well. So I mean,
just to put it out there, Could he have been a part of one of the problems?
That's what I'm just saying.
Could he be one of these issues of the toxic work culture?
He might.
Part of it.
I mean, look, still like maybe or maybe not, but he was definitely much better than like J. Allen Brack, which was the previous president of Blizzard. J. Allen Brack was like one of the worst presidents that a company could have had, honestly. And the way he managed Blizzard during their horrible times with like Warcraft Reforged and that kind of stuff, like was just horrendous.
But I could believe not like obviously all 1,900 people that will let go, but I bet there is a good 45% at least that was part of all this toxic work culture.
So you're saying there was like 900 people were toxic?
Yeah, I can believe it.
If you go, actually,
I mean,
if
it's
you
not
go
Ubisoft, Jesus.
But here's the thing. That is a possibility because when you go to the reviews of people, ex-employees saying how it is like to work at Blizzard, there is a ton of things saying like, yeah, you are kind of going to have a maybe toxic environment. It is quite like there is some, if you are a woman, you are going to work extra hard to have your voice heard, that kind of crap. You saw the lawsuit that happened. There was employees stealing breast milk.
Well, I didn't know that. I'd forgotten that. So
so there is definitely a ton.
I wonder if Vince McMahon had worked at all at Activision Blizzard.
What?
Probably. Wouldn't surprise me with it. Probably him and Kotick are probably like on.
Yeah, they go to that. Who's that guy? Oh, I forgot his name now. Epstein's Island. I bet they were all on there.
It wouldn't surprise me if Vince McMahon wasn't on Epstein's fucking little book. Honestly, I swear. I mean, maybe he was his rival. He was trying to come after him. Like you've got an island. Well, I've got WWE. We do it there. Like, who knows? Who knows?
Well, let me introduce you to this girl. Oh, allegedly.
Right, let's have a quick look. What are the topics we got? So apparently, like the Ubisoft, there's been some sort of news come out about Ubisoft, which makes me sad. I'm not going to cover all of it because it's about like game sales stuff. But the one the new Prince of Persia game only sold 300,000 copies, and this is why we can't have nice things, guys. Like that game is awesome. It's unique. It's the best, one of the best games Ubisoft's put out in a long time. It's not bloated with like 700 like side quests just to keep you playing. It's got a unique art style. It revitalizes a long dormant franchise. It's shorter. It's a lower price, and none of you bought it. Like, you guys are the reason we keep getting COD every year. We keep getting these massive like AAA expensive games that do nothing because no one is going out and buying these actual decent like unique games. So shame on everyone.
Well, I've always said
I need to buy that game, but like I need to definitely buy that game because like of course I am interested.
Get Assassin's Creed Mirage. Prince of Persia is the poor man's Assassin's Creed.
But like goddamn, like it is a bit expensive here in Brazil because the dollar is really high here.
You need to sub to Ubisoft Plus then and support them that way because we're not going to get another. That's a shame.
You didn't even bought it. You didn't even buy the game.
I paid my sub. Why do I need?
Yeah, but not the game.
Don't matter. I played it. My thing will be on the plane.
You are part of the problem, my friend.
Not the problem. I'm giving them the money. That's the whole point. It's the people that just aren't bothering with
not
it.
as much money as you could.
Why would I buy a game when I'm paying them for their subscription? If I wasn't paying for Ubisoft Plus, I'd buy the game, but I pay for Ubisoft Plus. Makes sense.
I'm waiting on my Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake. That's what I'm after.
It's Skull and Bones.
Oh, not Skull and Bones. No, they're remaking Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Actually remaking the game. Which is one of the best Assassin's Creeds they ever made. apart from 2, because 2 obviously was amazing. But Black Flag they are remaking, so I'm quite excited to get that.
But yeah, so try it, guys. It's awesome. It's a really good game. Luke says it's a really good game. Look, so that's good, really good. I am going to do a review of it. Like I'm aiming to get a review out in next couple of days. Like rush one out because it's a fantastic. It's a Metroidvania, and like normally I don't like Metroidvanias that much, but this one is so good. Like it's got amazing boss fights. It's got decent voice acting and mechanics and stuff, and it's not overly bloated and stuff like that. It's really, really enjoyable, and it's about 20 hours long as well, which is nice. So definitely check it out, guys, in chat and all that if it's something you're interested in. It's a surprise jewel from Ubisoft, which means we're never going to get another. We're going to get that really crappy Prince of Persia remake that looked rubbish, that got rebooted again, and that's it. And then they'll kill Prince of Persia forever. So
it should just be an Assassin's Creed studio. Forget all the other IPs, put everything to Assassin's Creed. I want my new one this year. Which one was it? No, it wasn't Red that's coming. Yeah, no, it's Red, isn't it? Red coming out.
Something like that, yeah, apparently.
Yeah, Red this year. Yeah. Hex year after. So yeah. I'm looking forward to my Assassin's Creeds. Is anyone going to be playing Skull and Bones? Is anyone picking it up?
I'll be playing it because it's on subscription. But
of course,
is anyone
only then you're going to be playing that shit?
Do you buy your Xbox games?
Yes, I do.
You don't. Don't you lie? Do not fucking lie.
I do. When I get the money, I buy the game.
So if a game came to Game Pass, you're saying you would pick it up. You would sooner pick it up and buy it rather than use it through Game Pass, like Palworld. Palworld you can buy on Xbox. Do you own that?
If I like the game and if I have the money and if I think the developers deserve my appreciation, I buy the game. I bought the Starfield.
Well, that's just
we all fell into that trap.
Yeah,
and me twice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We all that you consider it a trap. Like said the guy that for like a whole week, 2 weeks straight, were saying, guys, I cannot stop playing Starfield. I'm just so addicted playing it. I thought I was going to just drop it when I started playing 30 FPS, but like I just can't stop playing that game.
And it'll never grace my console again, I'm afraid to say.
You're not going to play the DLC when it comes out?
No, I don't think I'll even bother with that. Give me a Skyrim remake and I'll pick that up.
You already got a ton of remasters of Skyrim. Why would
I need them? I need these remakes. I've got Last of Us Part 1 and 2 remake remaster. I'll get me Black Flag that's coming soon.
Is it
Is it Insurgents Sandstorm has now been optimized?
Wait. Is the Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake coming that soon, or is it like
it's
a
couple of years away?
That's yes. BMG is like trying to seriously give the impression. Yes, this year, actually, this week is coming out. Of course.
I wish. If it was coming out, I'd be all over that.
Apparently, though, there is some news about Skull and Bones. Apparently, it's getting post-launch content that adds like prehistoric monsters, which sounds awesome. So it's going to get like end game content. So I'm looking forward to that.
Instead of the normal colored whale, you're going to get a pale one.
I have no idea.
That's the difference. That's the only difference there's going to be.
Realistically, though, how long do you see them supporting Skull and Bones? Because literally, it's a game they've had to
1 year. They've announced the season.
They've announced
like 1 year of season pass you can pay. But like, I don't think they'll do it afterwards because I don't think enough people will play it. It's one of those games that should be free to play, in my opinion. It's one of those ones where
I think they are going to be supporting that game like up to 1 or 2 years at most, honestly.
I bet it's dead by March 2025. End of the financial year, that game will be dead. Then it'll be free to play.
Yeah.
And it is going to be free to play. by March, Ubisoft's gonna say, "Well, guys, thanks so much for
Even
the
if it's
support."
good, though, it's gonna die because it's paid. Like that Crash Team Rumble game, right? Is actually really good, but it's dead right now because they're locking it all behind a full price fucking game.
Yeah,
It's owned by Xbox. That should be a Game Pass game. I'm not saying make it free for everyone, even, but you own a massive, like 30 million person subscription service. Put it on that. You absolute mongrels. Like you're charging for the season pass to get the Spyro characters. Then that's great. Put it on Game Pass so people fucking play
yeah.
it. Like I bought it and played it a lot. I've got my money's worth out of it. I'm happy with what I paid to how much I've
It is
played
quite
it.
fun.
But it's slowly but surely going to have no players because it's not free. And why would you pay 30 quid to play a game that's similar to something you can get for free? You're not, because you still have to pay extra for the battle passes. You still have to pay for this, that, and other. It just baffles me. There's no reason.
What?
Sticking on Game Pass makes us Xbox players feel like we're getting somewhere, and it keeps it aloft. Do you know what I mean? It's just mad.
Yeah, but what baffles me is why didn't we have anything heard from Xbox saying that this game is coming to Game Pass, this other Activision Blizzard game is coming to Game Pass? Why is it taking so long to get it? Even for
Because they were too busy going through the list going fired,
yeah,
fired.
like especially
fired.
for a game, for games just like Crash Team Rumble that desperately needs something like that to have more players.
Talking about free-to-play games, which isn't really well, it is because it's Fortnite. Have you seen that new guitar they're bringing out for PlayStation and Xbox? It's a
I
new
saw that.
rhythm game. It works on Rock Band 4 and the Fortnite festival thing. And I'm like, I need that. It looks awesome.
Is a new game or is it just a new accessory?
No, it's
a
an
brand new
accessory
game.
that works on existing games. So Rock Band 4.
Okay.
And
No, it's because you said
Fortnite
like
festival.
no, it's because you said it's a new rhythm game. I'm like, what? Is it coming back?
Game accessory. There probably will be another. I think we'll get another Guitar Hero as well.
Yeah, that would be lovely.
That'd be nice. What else we got? So let's have a look. Obviously, after firing all their staff, Microsoft obviously
all their staff. Microsoft has no employees.
Their quarter 2 2024 fiscal earnings. They got rid of all the staff, but they obviously made a lot of money. So Xbox content and service revenues up 61%, gaming revenues up 49%, and hardware revenue is up the massive, like earth-shattering, like console selling percentage of 3, which is laughably bad. Like,
yeah.
Clearly a big chunk of this increase is because they've now added Activision, Blizzard, and King into it, so they're getting that sweet mobile money. It does mean like Xbox and their gaming side is like the third biggest thing for Microsoft now, which is crazy. And I believe they did 21.9 billion income in a quarter, which is that's mind-blowing how much money Microsoft turns over. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's just sad. You can't say you made all this money and then let everyone go. It's a proper slap in the dick, innit? Like, it's just sad. It's disappointing.
But to be fair, though, on again the argument of, say you owned a business, you had employees working for you, and you weren't getting, let's just say they weren't working for what you were paying them, so to speak. If you wouldn't have staff that were pretty much doing nothing, you'd get rid of them.
Oh no, I agree. Like all the multiple jobs, fine, but like they've laid off like half of some of the teams. Like you can't say half of an entire developers team were doing nothing. They were all just sat around office playing Soggy Biscuit together.
Toys for Bob. It's not
they were making Crash Team Rumble, but no one were playing it because they wouldn't put it on a subscription service. So instead of sacking all the staff, Phil, put it on Game Pass, you dickhead. Come on.
Yeah, you do have a good point there.
Like, don't moan. Like, don't say, "Oh, they're not making us money. There's not enough people playing it." When you're not doing everything you can to give us those games, like it exists. Literally, flick the switch in the background and put it on Game Pass, you cocks.
But again, isn't this strange though? Isn't it strange now? Like, right, we're now into 2024 and literally coming into February, and still these games haven't dropped on Game Pass. It's like, why?
Yeah, why?
Especially, I could understand COD, some of the newer ones, there might be some contractual stuff, but like your prototypes and your Crash and your Spyro, surely you could just literally shove them in the service now. Why are they waiting? Is it what they're waiting for?
Are they literally waiting for like a quiet month so they can like ram it down our throats? Like what they should have done, the fact that they haven't got like a first party release in the first quarter, be like, yeah, sorry guys, it's slipped. Towerborn or something's delayed. Soz guys, here's fucking 30 fucking Activision games. Shut the fuck up. Go play them. And we'll be all like, hey, I can play COD 2 again. Yeah, even though I own it. But yeah, it's in Game Pass as well. Yay. Sad times. More people probably going to play that than Crash Team Rumble at this moment in time. But it's true. It didn't make any sense. Like, there's such a back catalogue they could just literally slap over. PC Game Pass even. You could literally just copy and paste, surely. Oh, there's the game files. Oh, it's over. Like, it doesn't make sense to me what they're waiting on. There's something going on. I don't know what it is. I'm not going full Redders. Like, I still love like Xbox. I will always play on Xbox first. It's just where my library is. But they could do a lot better, and they rightly deserve to be called out when they do stupid things.
Yes.
And literally, they've had like 4 months now. We haven't had one Activision game. I'm not asking for the entire catalogue. Just one Tony Hawk's game a month is fine. Like one Guitar Hero a month, one Tony Hawk's, and one Call of Duty. That's a full year's worth of lineup there just by pumping out 3 games you already own a month. Like it's not hard. Like I'm not asking for like Transformers remasters just yet. I want them eventually, but I'm not asking for them right now. I'll have the old ones. Just put them back on console.
Yeah, but even the companies that own the rights to them have said to him, look, put them on Game Pass.
Yeah.
So the games is made. It's just flicking a switch.
We're about to get a new Deadpool movie. Why have they not put that Deadpool game out?
Yeah, that will be
out. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2. Yeah, Sony's got Spider-Man. We've got Ultimate Alliance, with a much better superhero game. Like,
we've also got Spider-Man games on it.
Yeah. Give me Spider-Man 2. Give me the PS1 Spider-Man games. Give me all those other Spider-Man games, like the one where it's like Spider-Man Noir in it and shit like that. Give me all of them. Ultimate Spider-Man was awesome. Why are you not doing it? Why? It doesn't make sense. It just baffles me.
Because Phil hates everyone. Any Xbox player, Phil hates you.
You know what, right? I wouldn't even give a shit, right? Put them on Game Pass and then sell them on PlayStation and Switch to their other people. Get your money. I'm fine with that. I just want my games on Game Pass that we all expected. And like, it just melts my mind. Don't lay off 19,000 people. Get them fucking in there porting games to Game Pass, you knobheads. Come on. So, yeah.
After that rant, we say goodbye to the podcast.
Evil Phil.
Evil Phil.
Evil
Phil. Let me put another video up quickly.
If Redders was here, he'd be, defending.
That's loud.
God, that was
very loud. Start from the beginning.
Lord.
Oh my God.
That's the only thing I hate. It shouldn't put your videos up with sound. It should put them up with.
So if Redders was here, he was going to do what again? Can you say it once more?
Yeah, Redders would be defending PlayStation in their practices and how good Jim Ryan has been to us and how evil Phil is. I might write a book on it one day. The downfall of
Jimmy, but I still love him. The
downfall of Phil Spencer. He lived long enough as the hero to become the villain.
Do you know what? Phil now is like Red Skull.
Well, Jim Ryan didn't even become a hero at all. He was just the villain all the way through since the beginning.
Yeah. Phil is like Red Skull after he gets punched in the face and you can see his real true look underneath.
Yeah.
His mask started to slip now, isn't it? That's what it is. So, What you can see on screen now, if you're watching this on video, is that Go Mecha Ball game. It's really fun. So enjoy. What time is it? 9 o'clock. We got half an hour to fill. How's
the weather there? Just
no, let's have a look. Grey.
So it is here.
Yeah, we're too excited for the PlayStation State of Play. It's going to blow that exclusive show that Xbox put on a couple of weeks ago, whatever it was called.
We are going to see once again, as all the speculation says, the death of Xbox during this state of play.
All I want is Silent Hill 2. I don't care about OL. Silent Hill 2. That's all I want.
And
apparently we're getting.
And here I thought you were gonna, you would say like, all I want is to see Sea of Thieves on PlayStation.
Do you know
Abandoned, baby. Abandoned's coming.
Abandoned. I want to see Silent Hill 2, and I want a release date for this year soon. And apparently we're getting a Sonic Generations remake with Shadow tagged in, which I'll play because like I'm a sucker for shit like that. And Sonic Generations was a good game, but like it's a weird thing to put on a state of play. But that's probably PlayStation going, we still have Sega. They're still here. They're not all on Xbox.
But don't worry. If you don't see a game that you're expecting, the big show's coming soon. Don't worry.
Wait. If you don't see the game you are excited for, remember, there's going to be a secret event right after.
Coming soon.
It's coming.
If you don't see it today, it's coming soon.
Oh my lord. But yeah, okay, so you guys want to try to fill this time to say what would be your predictions, or what would you guys expect, or like what would be disappointing?
Apparently it's been announced on Twitter. All I want, like today, yeah, apparently someone's leaked it. I think Special Nick leaked it all.
And you actually believe in leaks?
No, not really, but that apparently what it is. If I get a Sonic Generations, I'll be happy, and if I get Silent Hill 2, I'll be happy. That's it. There's not much I want on PlayStation.
Okay, send me that. send me that leak. Let me
Helldivers 2. How can you not want to play Helldivers 2?
I want to play Helldivers 2.
Awesome.
You say you don't want to play Foam Stars?
I'd love Foam Stars.
Honestly, if we see Foam Stars in this fucking thing, Jesus.
No. Well, it's been obviously they've announced this month's games, and Foam Stars is coming into PlayStation Plus, which is probably the best for that game, to be honest.
For the best, because like, holy crap, this game is fucked up.
Oh yeah, it doesn't look good. It looks awful. Square Enix again.
Okay, so like
it's not Final Fantasy. They fuck it up.
That'll be there, won't it? Final Fantasy will be there. Death Stranding 2. You're gonna get. Apparently, there's a Metro VR game which sounds all right, but that'll make me shit myself.
By the way, I just loved like this joke post there. People say like, "Here's the leaked events of the State of Play: Bloodborne PC ports, Bloodborne remastered, Bloodborne 2, Bloodborne cards, Bloodborne Forbidden West, Bloodborne: The Way of Water, Born in Blood, Blood of the Born."
That would be a brilliant show. Absolute brilliant show if they showed all that.
That would be just Jason Bloodborne. God damn.
No. I honestly don't think we're going to see much from first party, because usually when it's first party, they would say from our PlayStation studios. They usually say PlayStation studios, but all they've said is like 15 plus games over 40 minutes. But it'd be interesting to see.
I think there's gonna be a ton of third party and indie games. Honestly, I think the majority of it is gonna be that, and maybe they are going to use the State of Play to like announce more and more third party exclusive games, which it has been what Sony has been doing like last year and during this year. I don't think there's gonna be first party, in my opinion.
I don't think you're going to see much indie.
They have.
I don't think you'll see much indie after the backlash they got off the last show that was literally mainly indie games and then third party games. I don't think you'll get it because
But like, are you gonna like? How many games are they saying that they are going to? 15 games in 40
It
minutes.
says 15 plus games in 40
Okay,
minutes.
so like considering the outrage that people have been having for these events to I'm not saying this actually, like I don't think this. I think it is this type of thought is quite stupid. But like people have been saying like, oh, for Xbox to like compensating this new event for the previous one, they need to show like every single game they are showing needs to be first party AAA exclusive, and that's it. So like why like let people, there is definitely gonna be filler. Every event is gonna
Yeah.
have filler.
Oh, yeah.
We
Yeah.
had that during the Xbox Developer Direct. I didn't fucking care about Visions of Mana. Honestly, that was time lost, in my opinion. As well as with Aura. And that is a first party game made by a developed by
Second
a,
party. Second
yeah,
party.
no, it has a
It's not
first
first
party.
party. They don't
Yeah,
own the
yeah.
studio. It's second party.
Oh yeah, but is it considered second party because you do have the studio of Xbox Global Publishing in that, and that is one first party studio from
Yeah,
Xbox.
no, but that's from the publishing side of it.
Uh
If
huh.
it's not made by a first party studio,
Then it
but
is
it's
second
a
party,
game,
and
yeah, if
it,
it's made exclusively for one console, then it's
mhm.
classed as second party.
I mean, so if it has the brand Xbox Game Studios and PlayStation Game Studios, and it is made by just the
But
publishing side, it is second party. And if it doesn't,
yeah,
it is
Hell,
exclusive, but doesn't even have the PlayStation on Xbox Studios, it is third
yeah,
party. That's what it would be.
Yeah, Helldivers 2 is exclusive to PlayStation console. Yes, this time they're releasing it on PC day and date, but it's classed
Hmm.
as a second party game.
Second
Even
party.
though, yeah, it's second party. But even though
Hmm.
it's PlayStation exclusive, won't come out on anything else but PlayStation, as in console wise, it's classed as a second party.
I would definitely love to play that game, honestly. I saw the first game, I was like, okay, when is it coming to Xbox? And okay, it's exclusive. Okay, fuck off
Yeah.
then.
Fimber posted compulsion games called the Ara Studio Xbox family as Xbox acquired them. I don't know. Could that be a slip of the tongue or they're
Yeah,
just saying that for that
it
look?
all
Or
it all
we don't
depends on
know.
it all depends on what they're going to show during E3, or I
Yeah.
mean the Summer Game Fest.
But technically, as it stands now, Ara is a second, it's second party game. It's not first party. And until they officially announce they've
Hmm.
got it, we don't know. Luke Steele says, yeah, they think they'll be first party, not lots, maybe Concord. Probably see some Concord. I hope to see some first party games. We know we're going to see some third party and hopefully a couple more second party games. But it'd be interesting to see what does pop up, what does show. 40 minutes, 15 games. You know, it's doable. Maybe a couple of surprises. Who knows? I'm hoping for an Uncharted remake. That's just me.
Another what?
The original Uncharted game remade.
Mm,
That's
that's
that's what I that's what I'm hoping for. But we'll see. But yeah, we're going to be once we're done with the show here, we're having a bit of a break, and then I think
hmm
about 10 Cowboy time. We'll be going over to the Discord chat. So if you aren't in our Discord, I highly recommend joining. Links in the description. Links on the Twitter /X, Facebook. You can join our Discord. Will be trying. I wasn't part of it last time, but there was some issues, I believe, last time. So we're going to try it again and hopefully be able to, have a bit of a discussion, a bit of a chat, and watch it along with members of the community. Hopefully, all works well. I know there's people that they want to just watch it on the TV. They don't want to do that, but for the ones that do, to have a chat and be a part with others, we're here and we are looking forward to it. Right, let's have a look because Ash has.
no.
I think he's had a heart attack.
Yeah,
So,
probably. He said, "Be right back." 2 seconds, and it's been way more than that.
Yeah. So we'll have a look. Actually, there's one I've seen before about the. It's obviously it's a new story that's kind of come out that's leaked, but it's also going back to Ash is back. Oh, he's back. Sorry, Ash, you're back. A new leak from Microsoft documents has revealed that the Xbox One was originally pitched as a $299 console, the Xbox 720.
Oh yeah, okay.
Right. Let me find the story.
But, like,
I've got it here. Through leaked documents.
Yeah.
Sorry, Fabio. Go on.
No, like that part of the Xbox 720, like it is quite interesting because that's exactly what the name that people were expecting for the next console to be after the 360. But like, I don't know why like people are talking about necessarily this type of stuff, saying that the Xbox One console was supposed to be released and announced to be with the price tag of $299. Like, okay, but that wasn't what happened. And here's the all the fucked up things that happen with Xbox right after that.
Yeah, but so the information, the stuff I've got here, so the information was posted on Reddit, and it was quickly taken down by the moderators, but Windows Central managed to, get hold of it as well as authenticate it. So the fact that imagine it's more of a thinking about this lower price console, which was going to be called the Xbox 720. The information that's posted here says Microsoft documents that reveal early plans the company had for the Xbox One console have leaked on Reddit. The documents show that Microsoft was originally considering calling the Xbox One the Xbox 720, and it planned to sell the console for $299 and bundle it with the second generation Kinect motion tracker. The slides also highlighting the company's plan to make the console with lots of multimedia features and experiences at the time, which is consistent with how the Xbox One was designed and marketed to consumers. So the fact that they managed to get this other Xbox that obviously we'll never see original designs if it was any different, but they managed to build the console, bundle it with the second generation of Kinect, and get it for a price of $299.
Yeah, what happened?
It's like, what happened? It's like, did they do what PlayStation did? With the PlayStation 3, they got greedy and get a second job and all that, and then realized the mistake. It's like, did Xbox go down the same route, thinking, hang on a minute, look at where we were with the 360. Everyone's going to buy an Xbox One. They'll pay whatever price we made. And the fact that they managed to get that console with Kinect, not separate, no nothing. It's the actual Xbox 720 with the second generation Kinect for $299. It's like, what happened? What went wrong?
That's why they had to lay off 2,000 staff members.
Yeah. Well, I suppose the other way you look at it, imagine though, because what was the PlayStation 4? It came out at $399. $399. Yeah. No. $399 the PlayStation 4 came out. Amazing console, amazing games. It was good. Imagine if this Xbox 720 had come out $100 less.
Yeah.
Would we be? It's quite a good thing to think about. Would we be where we are now with Game Pass, with what we've got now, and how things have gone if they had gone with that original plan? Mm-hmm. What do you reckon?
Probably
would
not.
We have Game Pass? Would we exist?
No, I don't think so, because I think the situation would be like Microsoft, because I think Game Pass exists and the idea of Xbox Game Pass exists, as well as Xbox starting to port their games to PC, and their focus on the mobile market started because they needed to adapt the way they do business, because with the Xbox One it wasn't working at all. If instead of like someone like Dometric, which decided to Dometric did a good thing, which was the creation of the Kinect, because for casual players it was like really great. People really loved the Kinect during the 360 era. It was one of the most popular and well sold peripherals of all time, and like, and it had some decent games there, but like, if we had, instead of Don Metric, we continue to have Peter Moore as the head of Xbox, which he was previously before Don Metric, like, I think Xbox would continue to have the same mentality of like, this is only for the console. We are not going to expand for PC and mobile. We are not going to be doing Game Pass. I think they would be continuing to have the same mentality that they went with the original Xbox and the 360, in my opinion. Or maybe I'm wrong, because times change and maybe the market goes into the itself without any influence of whatsoever of anyone starts to go to that direction of like, it makes more sense for us to just share the games with PC and mobile, and that's it.
You got to think though, Xbox, not even just Xbox, the whole console market isn't growing. It's stagnant.
Yeah,
Mobile gaming's booming. Cloud gaming, I don't want to say is booming. It's growing slowly.
it is starting. It is at its
But
start.
PC gaming is booming. Like, kids nowadays, they don't go for a console. They want a PC straight away. Like, back when I were a kid, you got a console because you couldn't have a PC. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you got a PC when you were lucky. Nowadays, it's straight to PC.
Or like there was always that kind of thing of like, PC is for work, purely just for work. If you want to have fun and play games, actual games, you play on a console in some situations as well.
Yeah, but I honestly think all console, like, they're all eventually going to be everywhere. They're going to be on PC. They're going to be on mobile and cloud and stuff. I just think Xbox is the only one that's being open about it. Like, Sony's doing the exact same thing, but they word it very shrewdly and slyly so their fans don't cry, because they know that their fans are little baby back bitches. I mean, to be fair, Xbox fans
Like
are
BMG,
the Xbox fans that cry and moan about
like
PC
Reddit.
games and stuff, and the games going to other consoles. They don't like it. PlayStation are doing exactly the same thing. They're just not. They're like drip feeding it so you don't realize it. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I feel like that's the way it's always going to be.
What do you think? But what do you think, BMG? Like, would you say that Xbox Game Pass, the model that we have right now with Xbox, would be like this if we didn't have the fiasco of the Xbox One announcement, or and backlash, or it would just be all the same? It doesn't matter, and that's it, because the market was going through that direction.
I don't think Game Pass would exist. I don't think we would have it. I think if Xbox 720 had come out off the hype and everything the Xbox 360 did, I think competition would be a lot closer. And I don't think Game Pass would exist. I don't think it'd be needed. I think it would be all about exclusives. And I don't think the other side of it is, obviously, assuming Satya Nadella still became CEO and what have you, I think they would still get the bigger budget. They would still acquire studios, but I think everything would be exclusive. You wouldn't have anything that would go third party. Everything they could get away with would be purely exclusive. You wouldn't see it anywhere else. But no, Game Pass wouldn't exist. The whole PlayStation Plus extra and premium tiers wouldn't exist. I think it would go as far as EA Play, Ubisoft Plus, things like that. I don't think they would exist. I think Microsoft Xbox, they're the ones that have steered that sort of games as a service. They've seen how it's worked, seen how, we can argue, was it profitable, not profitable? Is it making money, only making a little bit of money? We can argue about that all day long. But obviously, these other companies have looked at it and thinking, hang on a minute, we could do that. Instead of selling the game once, we can give the game free, in quote unquote free, in a subscription service, get a monthly fee constantly, because a lot of people do forget they sign up for these things and they forget to sign up for them and just keep paying for them monthly. And then inside these games, you've got your microtransactions, cosmetics, and everything else. I think Xbox speared that on and guided that, and more companies are starting to pivot and change the way they do things to get into that model, because at some level it'll be a profit. It probably is profitable. Yeah, you're not getting that initial sale of $70, $60, depending when the game came out. But someone signs up, like a lot of us, we have Netflix, Amazon, Disney, and all that. And half the time, Spotify, YouTube Premium, and you just forget you've got it over a period of time, and you're just paying for it each month, and they're making money out of you that way as well. But yeah, I don't think you'd see it. Game Pass wouldn't exist. You'd probably somewhat have more, I would say, closer to the PlayStation Plus subscription, like Xbox Live, but more refined, a bit better. More refined that way. But yeah, Game Pass wouldn't exist.
Maybe depending on how the tiers work or something like that, if Xbox decided to do a model just like PlayStation decided to do with their tiers, I think Xbox would have some backlash, because we all know what happens if there's some bad model and Xbox is the one doing it. Xbox is going to receive a ton or some backlash into it. If PlayStation does something like that, there's not going to be that much fuzz about it, honestly. Why? But yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, it's time will tell. Time will see.
Yeah, for sure.
But the fact that these things are still leaking out, it's interesting. But
and they were so wrong to go with the model they decided to go with during the Xbox One announcement.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was like
no. Let's put this right. If they had gone with that model and Sony had done it as well, like they were going to, then they would have been absolutely fine. But because Sony flipped it literally overnight and changed their plan, Sony had already agreed to do it as well. They were going to do all digital, and then last minute they changed it. Or maybe they weren't. Maybe they'd said they were going to, but it's still a bit iffy, isn't it? But that's what messed them up. If it wasn't both of them, look at it now. It's literally what they were trying to do is what's happening right now in gaming, and everyone loves it. So, and everyone's fine with it. So, I don't know. Before we sort of wrap it up, we'll come and go to 20 questions if BMG's got a game to play.
Oh my God.
Something we like to do when Redder's in here. Check out the sales on Xbox at the moment. There's a Ubisoft publisher sale with up to 75% off. What else is there? There's THQ Nordic and Handy Games sale, a Lunar New Year sale, and also I picked up Dragon Ball Superhero or Dragon Ball Superhero, which is a really stupid name for an anime. $2.99 through Game Pass to own, so like the movie. So I'm going to check that out as well at some point, because I haven't actually watched it yet. So yeah, but yeah, this is 20 questions. We're going to do it quickly. It's basically a little game we do to just sort of finish off shows. Well, when me and BMG are on shows, we have 20 questions. They can only be answered yes or no. The final question has to be irrelevant. Yes, and it has to basically, we have to guess a game. So we ask yes or no questions. It's got to be a sort of popular-ish game. It can't be a hidden indie darling that 5 people played back in 1906. But we haven't done it in a while. It's always fun. So chat, feel free to jump in, ask questions, use guesses. Don't just shout stuff out though. Actually give us some questions. Be of use. You can do it. One day, I think chat will actually be useful at this. But if you don't want to stick around for that for 10 minutes, hit that like button, share it out, and hit subscribe as well. And thank you very much for watching, guys. And also, think of becoming a channel member. It's 99p. It gets you access to a whole host of cool perks.
Right, let's go.
Right. So with that all said, and don't forget as well, after this show, we'll be taking a short break and we will be jumping into the Discord, where everyone that's in our Discord is invited to join, where we'll be, if you want, watch along the Sony's PlayStation State of Play with us and chat shit, get hyped or cry, whichever you want, all's welcome. Well, with that said, let the question begin.
Did this game release on the 360 PS3 generation onwards?
No.
So it's
Okay.
before 360 PS3.
Okay, you're doing the notes.
Oh
okay.
no, you can type. You can type. I'm not sat in a position to type.
Before PS3 and 360 gen. Okay. Is it exclusive?
It was when it originally released.
But it is before the PS3 and 360 gen. For what we saw, it's not for
the original release was before the 360 gen.
Yeah, okay.
Has it been re-released on the 360 gen onwards?
No. Onwards. If you're saying onwards, has it been released onwards? 360.
Yeah. So
onwards?
did it get re-released from the 360 onwards, like to now?
Yes.
So it has been released onwards the
It's a
360.
remaster. It was an exclusive.
Well, that doesn't mean it came out on the 360. He just asked if it.
Yeah. It means onward, like from the 360 to now. Not that many stuff was re-released on the 360. It was more later, wasn't it? Anyway.
Okay.
It's your turn to a question, Fabio.
Is it first party somehow?
No.
No.
It's not a first party game.
Did it originally release exclusively on PlayStation?
Yes. That's 5.
Maybe Tomb Raider. Maybe it's something like Tomb Raider. I don't know.
Who's Tom?
Tom, yeah.
Tomb. God damn it.
Come on, Fabio. Finbar.
I'm writing down. God fucking damn it.
Yeah, Finbar, you've always got good questions, Finbar. Come on, Luke. Surip 2, come on.
Is it a game with... Is it third person?
It is third person, but it's a little bit more back. So you would say third person, but it's a little bit. So it's not like third person where it's sat behind you. The camera is further back, but it is. You would class it as a third person game, but the camera.
Yeah, just say
yeah. I just don't want you to. I'm just trying to.
We're not asking. We are not asking a situation of does a driving game has third.
No, we're not playing that one. It's third person. You would class
right. So for Thimber to thing you up, this is a game that released before the PS3 and 360 generation. It was exclusive, and it was exclusive to PlayStation when it released. It has since been re-released on a console that came out from the 360 and PS3 onwards. It wasn't first party, and it's in third person. Now the question is, was it made by Rockstar? Not Rockstar,
No.
Rocksteady.
No.
Okay.
I don't know why I said Rocksteady. I meant Rockstar. I was thinking of Grand Theft Auto.
Okay, so now we'll ask Rockstar then.
No, we said Rock. He said no. I'm not doing it again.
It's no to both. It's no to both.
Okay.
Rocksteady, nothing they've done was PS2 exclusive. I just was like, maybe it'll Grand Theft Auto Vice City or something. That's come out.
Okay.
So it's not Rockstar. Ask about like style. Like, is it like setting? Is it sci-fi or something? I don't know.
Maybe we should ask.
Maybe
we should ask about like which one is the character you control. Like, okay, is the character? No, maybe not.
What?
Okay.
I don't know. Just ask. Go on, Fabio.
Okay,
it's not my show. I don't care if you fuck it up.
Does the character you control is a woman?
No.
No.
So it's not Tomb Raider.
So it's not Tomb Raider. Yeah.
There you go. It cuts that down. Third person comes out on other things. Is it an RPG?
No.
That's Final Fantasy out of window then. It's not an RPG. Oh, you motherfucker.
Okay, so go on to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 questions.
Is it a sports game?
No, that's 10.
It's not Tony Hawk's. Fucking hell. What did it release?
Okay. Is the genre sci-fi?
No.
No, it's not sci-fi. Okay.
Is it a protagonist, a photographer? No, I'm not asking if he's a photographer. That makes me think of Dead Rising, but that came out on Xbox first, not PlayStation. I'm trying to think what PS1 and PS2 games have been re-released onto modern consoles, and from like a distant, like a not close third-person camera angle. Like, what the fuck is that about? Was it made by an American developer?
No.
Oh, you bastard. Chat, you've fucking ruined it for us. You've let us down.
God damn it. We got like 12 questions already. Jesus.
Come on, Fabio, ask some questions.
I'm thinking.
Narrow down the console.
Was it on PS2?
No.
It's a PS1. PS1? Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I'm honestly just completely lost here. So,
third person. It's a PS1 game. So that narrows it down a lot, though. I'm trying to think.
Wait, and it was before the 360?
You mother. Did it get re-released in a compendium collection? And it was a really shit compendium because they did a really half-assed job of it. And it's overpriced because it's...
you son of a fucking bitch.
Yes.
You mother...
Motherfucker. Is the character blue? He might be if he eats a lot of dye.
Do you know the game?
Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid 1. Originally released in 1998. Action stealth genre. It recently released on the current consoles, which were piss poor ports. Especially the first game, which was on originally, was it 3 discs, 4 discs? I think it was 4 discs.
No, it wasn't even that. It was on 1 disc. I'm sure it
No,
was. And the second disc was the VR missions.
No, it was 3 discs. Metal Gear Solid 1, originally released on 3 discs. Half the game was on the first, half the game on the second, and then you had the VR missions. But yes, you got it in 15 questions. But you see what I mean? It's third person, but the camera's actually set a bit further back. And depending...
I was thinking of Resident Evil like 1 or 2 or something. Resident Evil 1 came out on Saturn as well, and on and N64 for Resi 2, so it couldn't have been them.
Honestly, I was thinking about either Resident Evil or Tomb Raider, but then since it's not a woman, I was like, okay, so that's...
Yeah, it's like when you're outside, the camera's a lot further back as you're running around, but when you're inside, the camera's a bit closer to you. So yeah, it's third person, but the camera's further backwards. Yeah, you got it. Awesome. Okay. That was fun. Now, Red, because Reddis wasn't here. Sad. Rest in peace.
With his clean arsehole. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, and Reddis should be back next week with episode 5 of the XBL Party Podcast 2024. So thank you for watching. Thank you, BMG. Thank you, Fabio, for joining us. Jump in our Discord. Everyone's welcome. We'll see you in about 25 minutes for the State of Play community watch along. Bye, guys.
Hail Satan.